Hey guys, welcome back to the Film Fan Club. Hope you had a fun Super Bowl weekend. I'm Sam Carrico with this week's movie news dump for February 6th. Very slow weekend at the box office given the Super Bowl festivities. Split retained the #1 spot, beating out fellow horror film Rings, which opened this weekend. Split added another $14.4 million to its nearly $100 million gross, which is pretty sweet given its $9 million budget. Way to go, Chamberlain. Like I said, for some reason, Rings decided to open up over Super Bowl weekend, and as a result only made like $13 million. But, to be fair, it had a $25 million production budget, so it doesn't really need that much in the long run. A Dog's Purpose dropped 40% and came in third this weekend, making $10.5 million. Hidden Figures placed fourth, adding over $10 million more to its $119 million gross, and once again, La La Land rounds out the top 5 with another $7.3 million. The Space Between Us also opened up this weekend in nearly as many theaters as Rings, but it only made like $3.7 million and placed 9th. Not a good start so far. While the Super Bowl usually means a slow weekend at the box office, it also usually means awesome new trailers, and this year did not disappoint. Movies teased at this year's Super Bowl include Pirates of the Caribbean 5 with Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom, Fast and Furious 8 with, of course, Vin Diesel and The Rock, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with Chris Pratt and Zoe Saldana, directed by James Gunn, Logan starring Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, A Cure for Wellness starring Dane DeHaan, Life with Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling, Ghost in the Shell starring Scarlett Johansson, Transformers 5 The Last Night, and the Baywatch remake, also starring The Rock. Not to mention Stranger Things Season 2 and the new X-Men TV show Legion. Most, if not all, of these trailers are available online now, and we'll also be doing reviews of these trailers soon. That'll be up on the YouTube channel shortly. While the DC Cinematic Universe may be off to a rough start, most fans and critics agree that Ben Affleck's portrayal of the Dark Knight is badass, albeit murderous. They also hoped that the acclaimed director of The Town and Argo would go on to direct the solo Batman film, but right after we recorded last week's news dump, Variety reported that our dreams were crushed as Ben Affleck would not, in fact, be directing the film. He will still produce and star, of course, but it looks like Warner Brothers will need to hire someone else to be on the other side of the camera. According to Variety's sources, Planet of the Apes helmer Matt Reeves is among those on the short list to take over the job. On his decision not to direct, Ben Affleck said, "Performing this role demands focus, passion, and the very best performance I can give. It has become clear I cannot do both jobs to the level they require." We'll let you know as the story develops. You can see Ben Affleck play Batman next in the Justice League movie coming out this November. Filming has begun on the new Tomb Raider reboot, and we now have a look at set photos featuring Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft. The Oscar-winning star of The Danish Girl will take on the role previously played by Angelina Jolie in 2001 and 2003 that originated in the 1990s video games. Vikander previously starred in Jason Bourne, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and Ex Machina. While previous video game adaptations haven't been successful critically or commercially, with the Indiana Jones-type adventure vibe and an actress like Vikander in the lead role, I feel like this film could have a real shot. The Tomb Raider reboot comes out March 16th, 2018. And in this week's awards season news, the Directors Guild Awards happened last night. Damien Chazelle took home Outstanding Director in a Feature Film for La La Land. Garth Davis won Best First-Time Director for Lion, which is pretty awesome as well when you think about it. Tim Miller was also nominated in that same category for Deadpool, well deserved. Game of Thrones Battle of the Bastards got Best Directing in a Dramatic Series. I still need to catch up on Season 6. Back to La La Land, though, it now has the top award at the Producers Guild, Directors Guild, Critics' Choice Award, Golden Globes. Is the Best Picture Academy Award inevitable at this point? I guess we'll find out at the Oscars on February 26th. Thanks for checking this video out, guys. As always, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content like this, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more. I'm Sam Carrico, and you have a great week.